Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about Sitelink extensions, and this is one of the most popular and most effective form of ad extensions to bolt onto your text ads. And I want to go over each of the ad extensions individually so that you have a clear understanding of what ad extension is going to be most beneficial. And then once we're done going through each one, we'll go through and help you select a ad extension strategy for your particular business. So once again, just as a recap, draw your attention to my screen here, and this is what we're talking about here. These Sitelink extensions here. These are all add-ons to your basic text ad, okay? So that is what we're covering in this particular video, those Sitelink extensions. So just a couple of points. The Sitelinks give you the ability to add additional text and links in your text ads. That is their purpose. So you can add more options, more engagement, more for the user to become involved with in your text ads. The second purpose for text ads, or second thing to know about text ads, is that there are a set of policies that they must follow. So you can't do certain things and you can do certain things. So it's important to familiarize yourself with the actual policies. A few of the most predominant policies are going to be listed here actually on the Google's policy site for ad extensions. And you'll notice if you look at my screen, they have include things like the link text length, accurate and clear link text, unique link text, no trademarks, keyword insertion, URL length. We got a full list of policies here, which we will provide you guys a link to this page so that you can get familiar with them when you're writing your ad extensions, so you don't go through the hassle of writing all of these ad extensions and then getting them disapproved and then having to do it after. You might as well just become familiar first and then get your ad extensions done correctly the first time. So become familiar with the Google policies for Sitelink extensions. One thing to note about the Sitelink extensions is that currently they only will display if your ad is ranking in the top 3 positions. So if you come back here, I'll show you what I mean. These Sitelink extensions will only show if you're ranking 1, 2, or 3 if this were an ad. Sitelink extensions do not show in the right-hand column of ads, okay? So they will not show up over here. That is one downside to the Sitelink extensions, and one thing that I personally wish would change, but it's not the case right now. So just be aware of that. Primary use for Sitelink extensions, this is my personal philosophy. Some people may do it differently, but this is what I'll share with you guys. But the best primary use that I've gotten out of Sitelink extensions is having additional calls to action, establishing trust, and or providing options to a user. So what I mean by that is, for instance, I would use a call to action in addition to several different Sitelink extensions. So I may have 1, 2, and 3 Sitelink extensions, and then my fourth one would be order now, just an order now button, so they can just feel like they're getting right in the conversion path and they're just going to be able to place their order right now. So that's what I mean by calls to action. The second would be establishing trust. If you offer a money-back guarantee, I would have a Sitelink extension for that. There are several different, if you have a satisfaction guarantee, if you offer natural ingredients in whatever supplement you're selling, or anything that can help establish trust with your user, I would also include in your Sitelink extensions. Additionally, the third one, and this one has performed really well for me in the past, is providing options to a user. So I'll give you a specific example of one way that would work. For instance, in advertising for divorce, okay, if there are several different processes that they can go through, for instance, legal separation, annulment, whatever it may be, you could put in your ad extensions, if the keyword were Laguna Hills divorce, you could put in your ad extensions, file legal separation, annul a marriage, whatever it might be. So provide options. different forms, different products, different services that are relevant to the user search query. Just give the user more to be engaged with. And this is a very important ad extension for you to become familiar with and to experiment with and to build out a bunch of them and see which ones work. And we're going to go over how to do that in a future video, but this should give you an overview. The site links give you the ability to add additional text and links in your basic text ad. Become familiar with the policies so that you don't have to go through the disapproval process. You can just get them approved straight away. One thing to remember is they only show up in the top 3 results. So don't be surprised when you see your ads in the right-hand column and they're not there. All the more incentive to increase your quality score and continue to try to rank in the top 3. Primary uses would be for calls to action, establishing trust, or providing options. Next, we're going to go over call extensions.